To Hollis Jefferson. Over to the right side. To Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down a point. Here comes the screen. To Dinwiddie. Fires the three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
To Young. Here's a chance from long range. Off the iron. No good. Harris to the basket, but his shot stays out.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Hollis Jefferson. Runner here won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
And he'll go to the foul line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Misses the first. Good recovery. Hits a second free throw. Dinwiddie into the front court. Leads just a point. Layup goes down. Well done.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Young.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose in an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. And the slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player. And communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
To Young. To Markkanen. Beyond the arc for 3. That won't go. To Hollis Jefferson. Lets it fly from long range, off the mark. Count the bucket for 2.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His team up by 1. Tosses. Flushes down the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. To Markkanen. Markkanen slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Nothing going here on that drive. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Here comes the screen. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. To Markkanen. 4-3. Hits the trifecta.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Dinwiddie into the front court. 5-point game. Lauri Markkanen pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Bulls have it. Count it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. He'll run the offense. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Here comes the screen. Tough make through traffic. Late heave to beat the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The Bulls have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you.
Substitutions, Chicago. Stepping in for the Nets.
Bulls with the basketball.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
And score. Strong take.
The assist from number 1.
Sizing up the defense. Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys down 3. Durant gets it in the right corner to Hollis Jefferson. Old school backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Young. Thaddeus Young. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Durant. Here comes the
Come on,
screen.
you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Durant. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
To Young. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. KD with the rock. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Short jumper won't go down. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block. To Markkanen. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
The 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Lays it up and in.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Brooklyn's got it. To Jordan. Durant gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. It seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
Scores from the post.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
Kevin Durant lets it fly off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
What I like about Spencer Dinwiddie is that he's a worker. I remember he got hurt his last year in college at Colorado, still decided to take a chance on himself, went into the draft, got drafted 2nd round, and now I see him still defining and refining his game.
Kevin Durant swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
It's Brooklyn's ball to Durant. Jordan. To Dinwiddie. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Durant. Smothering D. It goes down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Durant with the basketball up top. The deficit now up to 5. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Here comes the screen to Durant for 3, and Kevin Durant all in one motion. Hits it off the catch and shoot.
Absolutely the right mentality coming out after halftime. That's what you do during halftime. You reset, you recalibrate, you come out and you attack like the first never happened.
Durant across the timeline. Down 5. Screen coming. To Durant. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer, no. He's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
To Durant. Fires the 3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
To Young. Good. Off a spin.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Nets have the basketball.
I got ball. It's all me.
To Durant. Thaddeus Young sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Jordan to Durant. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Slam dunk. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete with the Bulls in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And this one looked like it might be a mismatch coming in. But, Jay, this has been a much closer game than anybody could have bargained for.
Well, these are the moments within the games where the team with the lead gets a little bit tight. When a team who's down, who has the firepower that this team does, you got to make sure that you execute every matter of the game in order to finally close it out.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And the finish at the rim.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Double.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Irving to Jordan. Rebound comes to Chicago. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Here's Irving into the front court. The deficit is 6. Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Subbing in for the Chicago Bulls, number 8, Zach LaVine.
Irving to Durant. To Irving. Goes to the right side. Irving. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Durant. Second effort. The follow won't go either. To Porter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. Irving with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Kyrie Irving. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Markkanen. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2 shots. Career 88% from the line. First one, count it.
Subbing in for the Chicago Bulls, number 21, Thaddeus Young.
No good on the set.
Here we go. Substitutions, Brooklyn. Substitutions, Chicago.
It's Chicago ball. To Markkanen.
I got him. Try.
And throws it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Another chance. Tough make through traffic.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Bulls with it.
Defense, let's go.
And scores at the rim. Beautifully done with the Euro step.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about vision to make the pass, but how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Thaddeus Young rejects it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Thaddeus Young. Lauri Markkanen tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Come out, split. Here we go. Yeah.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
To Hollis Jefferson. Here comes the screen.
Going up.
Can't
Good job,
connect.
boy. Good
Defense did its job that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Screen coming.
Can't guard, you got a mismatch.
Fires the three. Not getting the bounce. To Young. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Thaddeus Young at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 67%. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nets have it. From the painted area, won't go down. From 18 feet, at the buzzer, the Bulls take this one as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA.
The Bulls were solid in today's victory. And the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Chicago Bulls. It wasn't surprising to see the Bulls put together a nice win here today. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Chicago Bulls. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some